Have you been waking up in the middle of the night at the exact same time, again and again, even when you drink almost nothing before bed? You close your eyes at 10, you fall asleep, but just past 2 o'clock in the morning, your eyes open, and suddenly, you're awake. The room is quiet, no sounds, no distractions, just your mind, wondering why. You shift your pillow, turn on your side, try to breathe deeply, but your sleep is already broken. Mr. Paul is 71 years old, and for 3 straight months, he woke up at 2:11, then 2:17, then again at 2:03. He thought it was just stress, or maybe aging, but nothing he tried seemed to work. He stopped caffeine, took magnesium, turned off all lights before bed, even changed his mattress. Nothing helped, until the day he stopped drinking plain water before bedtime. Now that might sound strange. After all, we're told water is good, hydration is health, and drinking water before bed sounds like a good habit. But after 60, your body works differently. Here's what most people never hear. As you get older, your body produces less of a hormone called vasopressin. This hormone tells your kidneys to hold on to water at night. When it drops, your bladder fills up faster, and your brain gets the message sooner. Even if you only sipped a little, your body can no longer wait until morning. So it wakes you often during your deepest stages of rest. But that's not the worst part. Plain water doesn't help you sleep. It doesn't relax your nerves. It doesn't calm your muscles. It doesn't warm your body from the inside. It doesn't contain the nutrients that your sleep cycle actually needs. No magnesium, no glycine, no tryptophan. So while you're thinking it's helping you rest, it may be quietly doing the opposite. But the good news is, you don't need to stop drinking at night. You just need to drink smarter. There are 5 gentle drinks that work with your aging body. They don't overfill your bladder. They don't chill your stomach. They don't spike your blood sugar. Instead, they help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling clear, warm, and steady. In this video, we'll walk through each one, from the most familiar to the most powerful, and the final one, the one I'll save for last, isn't just good for sleep. It helps restore your muscles, rebuild collagen, and reduce that heavy morning stiffness in your legs. But first, let's start with the most comforting one of all. A warm, simple drink that may already be in your kitchen. But used the right way, it can help your entire body fall gently into sleep. After 60, your body doesn't fall asleep the way it used to. In your younger years, falling asleep was simple. You laid down, closed your eyes, and drifted off. But now, even when you feel tired, something inside resists rest. That something is not just stress and not just aging. It's a quiet shift in your biochemistry. As you grow older, your melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep, declines. Your core temperature becomes harder to regulate. Your nervous system becomes more reactive, and the balance of minerals in your body becomes more fragile. Your muscles don't relax as easily. Your brain doesn't switch off as quickly. And your bladder, even with just a small amount of liquid, sends a message much sooner than before. That's why plain water just isn't enough anymore. It hydrates, but it doesn't heal. It quenches, but it doesn't calm. And when you drink it before bed, it passes through you without offering any support to your sleep cycle. What your body truly needs at night is more than hydration. It needs preparation. Preparation for deep rest. Preparation for muscle repair. Preparation for memory storage. And for hormonal resetting. That preparation begins with nutrients, the ones your body now lacks. Magnesium, to ease your muscles. Glycine, to slow your heart rate and clear your mind. Tryptophan, to gently trigger serotonin, which becomes melatonin, the very substance your brain uses to enter natural sleep. These aren't drugs. They're not artificial. They're the raw materials your older body is quietly asking for each night. But there's one more layer. As your digestion slows with age, your body absorbs nutrients differently. You don't need more food. You need the right form of small, easily absorbed support in liquid form. That's why the 5 drinks we're about to explore are not random choices. They're based on how your body changes after 60, how it processes warmth, responds to pressure, and signals safety. Because sleep isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about making your body feel safe enough to let go. So now, let's begin with the first drink. It's gentle. It's dairy-free. And it's filled with the natural building blocks your brain needs to rest. This is warm almond milk. Not all milk is created equal, especially after 60. You might remember the advice from childhood: drink warm milk before bed, and you'll fall asleep faster. But for many older adults, cow's milk becomes harder to digest. The lactose, the casein proteins, the natural sugars, they can cause bloating, stomach heaviness, and even restless sleep. That's where almond milk comes in. Gentle, soothing, and surprisingly effective. When warmed just right, unsweetened almond milk offers something that plain water can't: nutrients that speak to your nervous system. Inside every cup, you'll find 2 quiet helpers: magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium helps relax your muscles, calm your nerves, and slow down overactive brain signals. It gently tells your body it's safe now. You can rest. Tryptophan is an amino acid. Once inside your body, it converts into serotonin, a neurotransmitter that brings peace and contentment. Then, as night deepens, your body turns that serotonin into melatonin, your master sleep hormone. It's a natural chain reaction, and almond milk starts it. In one study, published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences, adults who drank almond milk twice a day increased their average deep sleep time by 22 minutes. They woke up fewer times. They felt more refreshed. And most importantly, they felt safe sleeping through the night. What made the difference? Not the volume, not the calories, but the quiet power of magnesium and tryptophan working together. Now here's how to use it. Warm up about half a cup of unsweetened almond milk. Do not boil. Just gently heat until it's warm to the touch. Then, add a small pinch of cinnamon, not for flavor alone, but for circulation. Cinnamon improves blood flow and keeps your core warm helping you fall asleep faster. Drink it slowly. Sip, breathe. Allow the warmth to settle into your chest. The best time, 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Not right before you lie down, but as part of your evening ritual. One small cup, one small act, that tells your nervous system you're no longer fighting the day. It's okay now to let go. And if you've never tried it, start tonight. No side effects, no pills, no force. Just a warm, almond-scented invitation to return to sleep. But what if your body is ready for sleep, but your mind isn't? What if you carry tension from the day, worries that linger, and thoughts that refuse to settle? In that case, the next drink might be exactly what you need. Sometimes, it's not the body that refuses to sleep. It's the mind. You lie in bed. Your muscles are still. Your eyes are closed. But your thoughts keep moving. A conversation from earlier. A worry about tomorrow. A memory you didn't expect to return. And the longer you stay awake, the more frustrated you feel. You check the time. You try to calm yourself. But the tension only grows. This is when you need a signal, a gentle reminder to your brain that it's safe to let go. Chamomile tea has been used for centuries as that very signal. But this isn't just a tradition. It's a science-backed solution. Chamomile contains a powerful plant compound called apigenin. When you sip this tea, apigenin binds to the GABA receptors in your brain, the same receptors that sleeping pills target. But unlike pills, chamomile doesn't force drowsiness. It supports your body's natural shift from alertness to calm. Your heart rate slows. Your breath evens out. Your mental noise softens. In a study published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, women over the age of 65 were given chamomile tea every evening for 2 weeks. The results: they fell asleep 16 minutes faster, woke up fewer times, and 80% reported a deeper, more restful sleep without grogginess the next day. It wasn't a magic trick. It was just the plant doing what it's always done, helping the mind remember how to rest. Here's how to make it count. Use 1 bag of pure dried chamomile flowers. Place it in hot water. Let it steep for 5 to 7 minutes. Then let it cool slightly until it's warm, not hot. Sip it slowly, about 45 to 60 minutes before bed. You can add a slice of fresh ginger for warmth and digestion, or a few drops of pure vanilla for a soothing aroma. But avoid honey. Avoid sugar, especially if you're managing blood sugar at night. This tea isn't about taste. It's about telling your brain you're no longer solving anything. You're no longer holding on to the day. You're allowed to release. And if you often lie awake with racing thoughts, if your mind doesn't feel like it belongs to your body anymore, try 1 small cup tonight. You might be surprised by how deeply your mind responds to something so simple. But while chamomile helps calm the mind, the next drink works somewhere deeper. It doesn't touch your thoughts. It touches your balance. The minerals that flow quietly through your blood and hold your sleep together from within. You've calmed your mind. You've softened your breath. But still, something stirs you awake. Not a thought, not a nightmare, but a gentle pressure in your lower body. An urge you can't ignore. You try to hold it. You hope it passes, but your bladder pulls you out of sleep again. This is more common than you think, and more complex than it seems, because after 60, your electrolyte balance becomes more fragile. Even the smallest shift in minerals like potassium or magnesium can create subtle chaos bladder spasms, muscle twitching, and nighttime awakenings you can't explain. That's where coconut water comes in. Not the cold, sugary version from the store shelf, but lightly warmed, diluted coconut water used the right way. Coconut water contains a rare combination of natural electrolytes: potassium, magnesium, sodium. Each one plays a role in calming nerves, soothing muscles, and regulating fluid movement inside your body. When these minerals are out of balance, your bladder becomes hypersensitive, your muscles contract unpredictably, and your sleep becomes fragmented. In a 2017 study published in the Journal of Sleep Disorders Research, older adults with low potassium reported 30% more nighttime awakenings compared to those with balanced mineral levels. But when they restored those minerals through gentle, natural sources, their sleep improved significantly, often in just 1 week. The secret isn't just the minerals. It's how and when you consume them. So here's how to do it properly. Start with fresh coconut water, not canned, not flavored, not carbonated. Warm it gently. Then dilute it with an equal part of warm water. This makes it easier to absorb and gentler on the stomach. Drink only a small amount, about half a cup in total, and do so at least 1 hour before bed, not right before lying down. You can add a thin slice of ginger to improve digestion and help your body stay warm through the night. But remember, if you have kidney issues or need to limit potassium for medical reasons, this drink may not be for you. Used correctly, coconut water is not just a tropical refreshment. It becomes a functional bedtime tonic, calming the bladder, soothing muscles, and keeping your nervous system from waking you without reason. If you've ever been startled awake by an unexplained need to urinate, or felt muscle twinges in your calves or feet, this drink may quietly reset your night. Try it for 3 nights. Observe how your body responds. Sometimes, healing doesn't begin with a new medicine. It begins with a new mineral. But if minerals are the foundation, the next drink works even deeper inside the invisible world of your hormones. Because for many older adults, the true cause of sleeplessness isn't in the muscles or bladder. It's in the quiet rise of one powerful stress hormone, cortisol. And to calm cortisol, you need something golden. You've done everything right. The room is dark. The air is cool. Your body is tired. And still, you lie awake. Not because you're thinking, not because your bladder is full, but because something inside you refuses to settle. Your heart beats just a little too fast. Your chest feels tight, even without anxiety, and you keep turning without knowing why. This is often the work of a silent hormone called cortisol. Cortisol isn't bad. It keeps you alert during the day, helps you focus, gives you energy. But when cortisol remains high at night, your brain won't release melatonin. Your heart won't slow down. And your nervous system won't let you drop into deep sleep. So how do you tell your body that the day is over, that it's time to let go? You whisper it with golden milk. Golden milk is a warm blend of turmeric, black pepper, and milk, plant-based or dairy-free. At the heart of it is a powerful, natural compound called curcumin. Found in turmeric, curcumin has the rare ability to lower nighttime cortisol and reduce chronic inflammation. But it needs help to be absorbed. That's where black pepper comes in. It contains piperine, a compound that increases the absorption of curcumin by over 700%. Together, they quiet the overactive brain, calm the HPA axis, the stress communication line between your brain and adrenal glands, and gently release your body from the grip of late-night vigilance. In a 2019 study published in Phytotherapy Research, adults who took curcumin before bed saw their cortisol levels drop by 23%. Sleep quality improved, and their EEG scans showed a rise in slow-wave sleep, the deepest, most restorative stage. Here's how to make it. In a small saucepan, warm about half a cup of almond, oat, or walnut milk. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Add a tiny pinch of black pepper. Stir gently. Do not boil. Drink it slowly about 1 hour before bed, preferably after your final bathroom trip, and never on an empty stomach. This is not a heavy drink. It's a message, a signal that tells your body you are safe. You are held. You can now recover. Golden milk doesn't just help you sleep. It reduces joint pain, eases nighttime inflammation, and supports your immune system as it restores itself overnight. For people who carry tension in their chest, who wake up sore, or who feel wired, even when tired, this drink can bring relief within just a few nights. But if golden milk calms your stress and softens your edges, the next drink we'll explore goes even further. It doesn't just help you fall asleep. It helps rebuild your muscles, protect your joints, and regenerate your body while you sleep. It's not new. It's not trendy. But it may be the most powerful sleep and recovery drink for people over 60. Let me show you. What if sleep could do more than rest you? What if it could rebuild you from the inside out? After 60, your body loses muscle faster, joint tissues repair more slowly, and collagen, the protein that holds your structure together, declines every year. This means that even if you sleep, you may still wake up stiff, weak, or foggy. But there is one drink that helps restore all three: muscle, joint, and mental clarity. It's not fancy. It's not expensive. But it works. That drink is warm gelatin or gently simmered bone broth. Both are rich in glycine, an amino acid that plays a critical role in your body's nightly repair process. Glycine helps slow your heart rate, lowers core body temperature, and increases slow-wave sleep, the deepest, most healing stage. In a study published in Neuropsychopharmacology, adults who took 3 grams of glycine before bed fell asleep faster, woke up fewer times, and reported feeling more refreshed the next morning. But unlike melatonin pills or sleep aids, glycine doesn't sedate you. It simply helps your nervous system transition into rest naturally. And that's not all. Gelatin contains the building blocks your body needs to repair skin, ligaments, and connective tissue. Bone broth, when prepared slowly and without salt, contains collagen, glutamine, proline, and trace minerals that soothe your gut and support immune function overnight. Here's how to use it. Take 1 tablespoon of unflavored gelatin powder. Dissolve it in half a cup of warm water. Stir thoroughly until fully melted. Sip slowly about 45 minutes before bed. If you prefer bone broth, choose a low-sodium, homemade version. Heat it gently, not boiling, and drink it plain. No rice, no noodles, no additives. This is not dinner. It's medicine for your sleep and for your strength. If you've ever woken up with sore legs, tight joints, or a mind that feels like it didn't sleep at all, try this drink for just 3 nights. Sometimes, the difference between aging and healing is just one small ritual done consistently. And now you know all 5. 5 drinks. 5 moments of gentle support. Each one meeting your body where it quietly struggles to rest and repair. You don't need more pills. You don't need to force yourself into sleep. And you don't have to accept waking up tired as your new normal. Start with just 1 drink this week. Almond milk on Monday, chamomile on Tuesday, coconut water on Wednesday, golden milk on Thursday, and gelatin on Friday. See what your body responds to, and trust its whisper, because your rest isn't gone. It's just waiting for the right key. So, which one will you try tonight? Share your choice in the comments. You never know, your quiet discovery might help someone else sleep peacefully again. And if you want more support on this journey of strength and rest after 60, subscribe to Senior Fit. We'll be right here every week, walking beside you toward deeper sleep, brighter mornings, and the strength you still hold inside